Immigration. It's one of the hottest issues in this campaign and one of the hottest issues among Filipino Americans. Senator John McCain believes America's immigration system is broken. He's committed to a two-step process to reforming it.
John McCain's top immigration priority is to finish securing America's borders in an expedited manner. His plan is to give governors the resources they need to certify that the border is secure. Steps to border security are among the top issues of all voters. There are some 12 million illegal aliens, mostly from Mexico and Latin America, in the USA. Step one of the McCain plan includes setting clear guidelines and objectives for securing the borders through physical and virtual barriers by tapping America's high-tech resources, ensuring that adequate funding is provided for those resources on the ground, but also training facilities, support staff, and the development of further technology. Under the Temporary Worker Program, he hopes to reflect the labor needs of the U.S. in both the high-tech and low-skilled workforce, while protecting employment opportunities for U.S. workers. For OFWs, McCain's America Plan includes to reduce the bureaucracy and waiting time for workers to arrive in the United States, increase available green card numbers, and reflect employer and employee demand, extend the ability for H-1B visa holders to renew their H-1B status while waiting for their green card number to become available, to implement a usable market-based system for low-skilled workers to enter the United States in an orderly fashion, and most important, provide adequate worker protection to guard against employer abuses of temporary workers. For illegals or TNT workers, to assure that the remaining undocumented immigrants learn English, pay back taxes and fines, pass a citizenship course as a part to legal status, but guarantee that no person in the United States there illegally receives a green card before those who have been legally waiting for decades outside the country get a chance to come to America.
The presidential debates won't happen until later this month, but the online community has already been quite busy fielding their own opinions about issues in this campaign. Margie Flores with that story.
While traditional media still accounts for the exposure that candidates get, new emerging media has been playing a key role in this campaign. As the campaign progresses, feedbacks from many Republicans and Democrats are coming forth within different online groups, such as YouTube, Facebook, Friendster, Yahoo Groups, and many other channels. Bloggers have been discussing each candidate's personal and political life. The latest would be about Senator McCain's running mate, Alaska Governor Sarah Palin.
Part 1, Sarah Palin is the 44-year-old governor of the great state of Alaska. She's been the governor of Alaska for just under 2 years. Before that, she was the head of the city council in Wasilla, Alaska. Number 2, on all of the social issues that are important to the Republican base, she is reliably conservative. She's strongly pro-life, anti-gay marriage, and a lifelong member of the National Rifle Association. She actually hunts moose. Number 3, in what might be the most politically corrupt state in the U.S., she has a reputation for being strongly anti-corruption. Hank, I briefly lived in Alaska, and let me tell you from experience, Alaska has about as many uncorrupt politicians as it has pleasant winter days. So that's certainly a vote in her favor. Another vote in her favor would be Thing 4. She's married to a commercial fisherman.
Discussions from different sites like YouTube and Yahoo Groups are debating who among the candidates should be sitting at the White House. Some are going for Senator Barack Obama, while McCain supporters are saying otherwise. Another question was raised whether who picked a better running mate between Senator Barack Obama and John McCain. 6 out of 10 people think that Obama made the right choice by picking a veteran senator, while 4 out of 10 have decided that McCain is being reasonable by choosing Sarah Palin as his running mate because of Palin's ability to lead. Even the candidates are using online channels to state their platforms and reach the people. Bloggers from different parts of the world are having their voices and opinions heard in real time through these emerging online channels. Nothing is escaping the public's ears, for information is truly just a click away. Margie Flores, NBN.
With Hurricane Gustav taking the show away from the Republicans on day one of their convention, thousands of media people who came to cover the conventions were left with nothing to do in the Twin Cities, no speakers, no topics to write about. Now, what do you do in the city where the Mall of the Americas is? Let's see what the media did and how they spent a boring Monday in Minnesota.
Can you tilt it up a bit?
Oh. Yeah.
Is that too much? Is that distracting to hit the
What? No, I think that works.
Hello Internet, Matthew Bell here.
And Jason Margolis.
We would be getting ready to listen to President Bush speaking tonight, but that was canceled because of the hurricane.
We would have amazing seats. We were on the floor.
We're about 50 feet to 30 feet or so away from the main
25.
stage. Yeah, great seats, great seats. It's probably the best seats we're going to have all week. But here's what we've got for you.
Well, we ran into a bit of a buzzsaw because we came here to meet with the delegates, hear what the president had to say, and there was nobody here. So we went to our colleagues in the foreign press and said, what are you covering? Help us out.
We got some good stuff from them about how they sort of dealt with the non-events today at the convention.
Well, it's not so much to report tonight. I'm a little bit disappointed with that.
What are you writing about tonight?
No, well, that was just strange that there are about, I think, 10,000 or 15,000 journalists coming in and there's nothing to cover.
I found something about Cuba and Russia, and I wrote an article related with the Cold War, once again in the Republican platform.
Yeah, it's just good that it will enable me to rest and to read books, some interesting, and I would rather go for some party, but I don't have any. I mean,
it seems like everybody waiting here for President Bush. I mean, also my colleagues, like in Getty Image, everybody seems a little bit disappointed.
It's really hard to write something about the convention, the Republican convention. Oh, there is today.
And another main news, which I'm just writing now, is this story about Governor Palin's daughter being pregnant. On the one hand, we have this young woman who is getting pregnant in a very young age. On the other hand, she's not going to have abortion, but she's going to carry the child. It's a beautiful story, very interesting story. Well, but on the other hand, we have
there's no other story because
it seemed like the Republican Party was really, really unlucky. But as the day progressed, and we found out that the hurricane isn't as bad as people. This natural disaster fitted perfectly well into the Republicans' theme for their first convention, which is service and country first. So our second story, which we filed in the evening, was that the Republicans' convention has been saved.
Are your editors happy with the stories you filed today?
That sums up day 2 of the Republican National Convention. You've been watching NBN's coverage of the U.S. elections from the Pinoy Perspective. I'm Mike Cohen. Thank you and have a good day.